Hi Virgo, welcome to your December general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of December, to ask what do you need to be aware of, what do you need to know for the month of December, if anything has happened that needs to be clarified, or what will happen by the end of the month. And this can impact any aspect of your life, whether it is love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, home and family life. But whatever Spirit shall bring forth shall be said, and I hope it's what's been weighing the heaviest in your heart and on your mind at this time. If you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to do so now. Alright Virgo, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. That was beautiful. Okay, I do apologize if you hear my dog. He gets a little antsy when I'm up here. So what I saw, Virgo, was a ladder, and someone was climbing it with like tenacity, with strength. And then I heard this song that I used to sing back in my days when I was in choir in high school. And it was, I don't know the name of the song, and maybe you guys will, but the lyrics say, "We'll go up the ladder to the roof where you can see heaven much better." So I almost feel like for some of you, you're awakening, you're ascending. And a lot of you are getting closer to the universe, to God, to Spirit, whatever you want to label it, now more than ever, through this time of testing, through this time of strength, through this time of fortitude. I wonder if some of you have decided, you know what, this is for me. And no matter what, I'm not going to stop till I get there. And I feel you're taking the steps you need to get to where it's a specific goal. I don't know if it's a specific person, a specific relationship, but this feels more ambitious, or it feels more like I need to take myself into a higher perspective in order to realize everything that has happened, why it has happened. And it almost feels like you're passing a class from Spirit, Virgo, that you are given the rights to excel, to transform, to evolve into a higher state of being. It feels very profound. It's similar to Capricorn's reading. I don't know if you have Capricorn in your chart. If so, check out the Capricorn reading. But this feels a little bit more, a lot more spiritual. I feel a lot of you are ascending and going through awakening right now. And this may not be your first awakening, but it's going to be one of the most profound ones. And maybe you had to start from somewhere where it's like going back to square one, or making you feel like you had to start from the bottom again to get to the top, but it's even higher than where you ever were before. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for my beautiful Virgos. We're hitting heavy in the beginning, Virgos, so let's see. Tell me more about December for Virgo, Spirit. Mending bridges. Wow. Okay, Virgo, it says, I heal rifts. I'm a mender. So for some of you, you are healing relationships. You are coming to peace with relationships, or you're accepting relationships as they happened, as they were. I wonder if some of you realized something recently about a certain relationship that you couldn't put a reason to. You didn't understand why things ended, why they couldn't love you the way you love them. This could be romantic, this could be a family member. Feels more one of those two. But I think, Virgo, someone may be coming back to you to apologize or to heal or to make amends. But others of you, I feel honestly, you're the bridge between heaven and earth. And I feel I've said that before for my Virgos. So I may be tapping into the same spiritual group of Virgos in a reading from before, but I really do feel the work you've been doing to heal has made you a vessel for spirit, an example of what you've been through and how you can show others that they can go through hell and make it to the top all the same. I feel, Virgo, that with this mending bridges, there's a lot you're coming to peace with. And I think it's from being in a place of grace, being in a place of gratitude, and acceptance. And acceptance does not mean you accept someone's behavior. Acceptance means that no matter how much shame or guilt from the past you have, and no matter how much worry you have in the future, it's not going to change either. The past can't change, and worrying about the future isn't going to make anything happen sooner, isn't going to make anything easier for you now to get there. And I think you are living in the present moment, in the power of now, as Eckhart Tolle describes. And I think you are, for a moment, realizing the parts of you that need to be healed in December. The parts of you that need recognition for the healing that you've done. A place of awareness, Virgo, for what you have done to get to this point in your life where you're passing the tests, you're opening the doors, because you're deciding that the experiences of the past can't hold you hostage anymore. The ways people made you feel in the past can't keep you stranded anymore. And that even so, with some of the most hurt people we've come across in our life, we all come from the same source. You've awakened to that ability to transform and to heal what was hurting you, what was low vibrational that was existing you. And some people are so lost, they don't have hope of ever changing. They don't think life can ever change. But Virgo, I do feel you're an example for a lot of people, specific family members, friends, who've seen that you have been through battle and you have scars, but you don't wear them with a badge of victimhood, of a badge of woe is me. You say, yeah, it's a part of my story of what I've been through. And without it, I wouldn't be who I am today. There's a lot of reflection here that you Virgos do so beautifully. Reflection and understanding of life's experiences, and no longer holding them with a viewpoint of bitterness, regret, sorrow, but with understanding, healing, and motivation. But I do feel a lot where you thought there was a relationship that was just never going to change, may change for you guys. But truly, I just feel more than anything, Spirit is telling you, Virgo, that yeah, any sort of downloads you've been receiving, any sort of insight, anything through meditation, through your own reflection, just thinking while you're driving and cruising, or just, spacing out in your own world, those have been messages sent from the divine to give you more clarity on who you are, what you've been through, and what you want to do moving forward. And with the bridge too, it connects two pieces of land that are separated from one another. And a lot of you are going through a transition in your life because of this healing. Spirit has opened that door for you to start transitioning into a different part of your life, into a different goal in your life. But you're accomplishing something big here, Virgo. Wow. Let's keep going. I do feel for some of you too, again, just touching up on this relationship, whether they don't say it, I know you feel the energy around you of someone that wishes things have changed between the two of you, wishes that they could have been better to you. But they don't know if you would be open to forgiving or building or growing. And especially around the holiday times too, with whatever you celebrate. I think this person thinks about you a lot more around this time of year than any other time. I do feel for some of you an apology coming on, but it's not for everyone, right? Let's keep going. Tell me more. Ooh, deceit is coming out. So this is what Gemini had in their reading. So if you have Gemini in your chart, check out the Gemini reading. But yeah, you know, Virgo, you're rising above this lower vibrational energy that you've been affected by. It feels like it was your closest group of people, maybe in your family. You were growing up in an environment that was not what everyone else had. And I feel that you had a lot of karmic energies in the beginning of your life that you had to go through, you had to heal, that you had to just come to terms with. But I do feel that this energy, this deceitful energy, this toxic energy that was around you cannot affect you the way it once did. Because of your new understanding, because of your awakening. And I think that Virgo, even still, you just see, or you're starting to see these people who are just so egotistical, so greedy, so selfish, are just truly hurt. Just truly went through the worst, maybe just as you did, but wasn't able to come out of it. Fell victim to the world. And I also feel Virgo as being this vessel, being this bridge between heaven and earth. You know, you do expose a lot of these energies that people don't want to see in themselves, that people don't want to come face to face with. And I feel even for some of you Virgos, maybe a toxic energy is going to be exposed, whether you expose it or there will be an event that is inevitable, like caught red-handed, or just you really see that this person isn't going to come with me as I change my life, isn't going to transition with me as I move towards being happier in my life. And a lot of you are just healing whatever this deceit is. And it feels, sure, like as if someone you felt betrayed you, but it feels more as if someone just couldn't, you felt like someone, no matter what, just couldn't be honest with you. Couldn't be real with you. Interesting. And I do feel, Virgo, because of your change, because of this awakening you're going into in December, as it always happens, unfortunately, when we go into this period, there's a lot of things that Spirit brings up that triggered us once upon a time. And seeing that if these certain triggers are going to be the same for you. And it doesn't matter if they are or aren't. If they do trigger you the same, it just means there's a little bit more time to reflect, to heal. And we all heal and process at our own time. But with this mending bridges, I really do feel that the people who once haunted you, the experiences that once haunted you, that's what you're closing off. That's what you're realizing is no longer a part of your existence. The only way it can be a part of your existence is if you allow it. But when you start to detach objectively instead of attach subjectively, you're going to see the truth of the matter, which is some people are lost, some people are broken, some people are hurt, and true. Perhaps even because of all those experiences, they've changed into something that was never a part of their blueprint, was never a part of their plan. And you're just going to accept it as far as being, that's who they are. That doesn't mean that's how I'm going to be. Even some of you were programmed, through this lower vibrational energy for so long. I almost feel, looking back at who you once were, you almost see yourself as being like brainwashed, or just like it's night and day who you once were to who you are now. And I feel that's because from past lives even, there's a lot of karmic energy you brought into this life to absolutely be dealt with, be sealed, and never have to experience again moving forward as you reincarnate further into other existences. But I think, Virgo, instead of, again, having all this anger, resentment, maybe even hate that you once did for someone, it's going to be more of mercy, a lot more sympathy that you never thought you could access or open up to. But again, what once affected you so low vibrationally isn't affecting you the same anymore. And that's when Spirit is telling you, you're ready. You get it. You're open. Your third eye has opened to seeing beyond what someone presents to you, or seeing beyond the hurt that someone wears because they don't have anything else. Wow. Let's keep going. Powerful, powerful energy. Wow. So, I'm going to take the top one because like 4 fell out. We don't need 4. I'll take the one that was shown to me, which is a great card. Angel of Support. Yeah. And it says, the universe has heard your silent call for help. Wow. Yeah, Virgo. I mean, up until December, you guys have been just asking Spirit for the reasons why. Reasons why people, again, just couldn't be the people you hoped them to be, wanted them to be. Maybe some of you are trying to get out of a relationship, or trying to find a way out of a relationship that you're not happy with. You're trying to, and especially if it's like a family member, it's hard, especially around the holidays when you have to go around, visit them, and they just pick and prod at every button they know you have. But you'll be supported, Virgo. Those times before when they knew exactly what button to push, they're going to realize it's not there anymore. And I feel it's through the support that the universe and your angels, as this is an angel card, Spirit has been giving you up until this point. And December is the time that will tell that you can't be bound to this anymore. The lower vibrational energy you were surrounded by, or that was programmed onto you or projected onto you. And if you do find yourself in a moment of weakness, where you do find yourself maybe starting to feel out of character, or regressing all the progress you made, call upon Spirit. Before, if you are invited to a family dinner you're kind of regretting, just before you walk in that door, just ask for protection, ask for a shield, ask for a prayer, or a moment of support and uplifting, and you will receive it. That's how close you are to Spirit. That's how close you are to God and the universe. And their support will uplift you, heal you. Wow. Ask and you shall receive, Virgo, truly. And Spirit's doing what it can on their end to help you see things in a different way, see things in a different perspective. And I feel you guys are claircognizant, Virgo. You get these feelings, you just have this knowledge that isn't anything you read online, isn't anything that you can prove with the 5 senses, but you just know it, you just feel it. And that should be enough for you. And maybe some of you are even learning to trust your intuition. Because maybe when you were a child or growing up, you were always very in tune with your feelings, in tune with the world. You were a very sensitive kid for some of you. And when you didn't call things out that were well beyond the age you should have been calling out, you got a fierce, aggressive reaction. It's because you were showing them the low vibration that they were living in that moment. And Virgo, some people may still not want to hear your truth because it would expose a side to them that they don't want to be exposed. But call in the support to, at least if you can't talk to this person or multiple people in a clear, calm way, because they'll just explode or whatever, call in the support to get you through it. And I do feel you'll pass the test. Whatever test Spirit's sending your way, it's coming out that way. And it's not a way to, see you squirm. It's a way to really certify that you've transcended. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what the tarot has to say for Virgo in December. Judgment. Under mending bridges. So yeah, a lot of you, people from your past are coming back. Whether that's, again, romantic, platonic. And you will have the option to accept it or deny it. But when you deny it, I don't think you're condemning these people to doom. That's not who you are. And if that is, maybe this reading isn't for you. But it's more about, I appreciate the experiences and the lessons that you've given me. But, I just need to move forward and move on without you. And others of you, again, Spirit has chosen you to be this vessel. Spirit sees you as being very special. One who can deliver these messages, raise the vibration of the collective, and make a difference in a small or big way in people's lives, just by being the bridge between heaven and earth. I feel a lot of you, that is your purpose. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Whew, yeah. Under deceit, we have 5 of Swords. Aquarius energy. Virgo, when you shine so brightly, those who don't like the light start to get blind. Blind with fury, blind with jealousy, blind with the fact that you were able to move on while they're still stuck in their own crap. Okay? But again, this person can't win against you anymore. In their mind, it's winning. In your mind, you're just shrugging, rolling your eyes. Some people just will remain miserable. And you're just walking away. I think before, where you were prodded or triggered into arguing, into getting a reaction, into stepping back down into that lower vibrational energy, you're going to shock them by just ignoring it, walking away. You're not going to stoop to that level ever again, Virgo. And they're going to be shook. And then they may fuss, they may stomp their feet, they may, whatever they do, but it's not a factor in your life anymore. This person's reaction, this person's concern, this person's approval is not a factor in your life anymore. This seagull is really drawing to me. I don't know if you guys have been seeing seagulls lately, or you live by the water, by a coastal town, or maybe you're going back home, which is near such. But look up the spiritual meaning of a seagull on Google, wherever, and I think there will be messages for you there. And then under angel support, we have the 8 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. So Virgo, again, the support the angels and the universe sends you are messages, insights, downloads that are almost immediate now. because you've worked so much on your crown chakra, your third eye, your receptiveness to Spirit's messages. You just get it automatically. And Spirit will intervene when something is about to take you out of that zone that you've worked so hard to be in, is about to, bring you back down to a vibration Spirit doesn't want to see you anymore. It will intervene. I mean, the Eight of Wands is all about movement. It's all about change. It's all about progression. It's all about, shooting towards the sky, which is interesting. I saw the ladder. In Virgo, ask for change, ask for support, ask for signs, and you shall receive it. Spirit is reiterating, but you have to ask for them to intervene. We all have our free will, and the universe and their angels respect our free will, so they won't do anything unless you ask. So ask in your own way, whether that's through prayer, meditation, just silently speaking to yourself when you feel yourself getting irked. But I do feel, because of this support and because you've listened to the signs and you've listened to the claircognizant messages that you've been receiving, that's what's pushing you forward and going beyond anywhere you've ever been before spiritually. You have a whole new mindset that is giving you so much clarity, or at least December, you'll get there. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Yes. This is Aries energy, Aquarius energy. You are on a whole new chapter in your life. That's where you are starting to move towards, is the brand new. Just a new way of being, a new way of living. Just, you don't know what's coming ahead, but you know you're going to handle it. You are ready to experience a new life. You're ready to try new things that you wouldn't have tried before, this awakening. And you're leaving it all, anything else that isn't going to help you grow, isn't going to help you heal, you're leaving that behind. You've taken what you needed to take with you to continue on this journey of life we're all on, and you're leaving the crap behind, the burden behind. You're free, Virgo. And that's what someone in your energy can't stand. Wow. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get one more card. And this will be an affirmation for you guys for the month of December. So if you need to just say this to yourself when you're starting to feel triggered, when you're starting to feel down, or if you just want to repeat it just to raise your vibration. Let's see. Oh, I love this card so much. So let me show you the imagery first. And I'll read it. And it says, "My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love." This is what you're understanding. And very much tree symbolism here. Again, you're rooted in this earth. Your existence is in this earth, but your branches are reaching out to heaven, reaching out to the universe. You are very connected in both worlds, in both realms. And because of that connection, that has what's been the catalyst for your transformation, your healing, your growth. And you are passing the test, Virgo. And that's what's preparing you for all the new to come in 2022 for you. A new adventure, a new chapter. You're ready for it. Thank you so much for joining me here, Virgo. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your life in December. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.